My first time in public.
Work it! Happy birthday, Joan! Happy birthday!
It'll take you up there. Go up on the way. I'm just a woman that was there, my love child. Then I found out she ain't smart.
Speak, sister, speak. Brooklyn
We just could not be because the tree was poisoned by the pig. By the pig, by the pig, the pig. What do I want to say? So, Joan, so is this a birthday present for Joan?
Yeah, I figured out a little video for her. It's just like, with her friends, any thoughts, any stories, anything you want to share about Joan?
Yeah, wow. Okay, well, I have a lot. Well, Joan, I think we met many years ago, but we shared a hotel room in Chicago at a very serious hip-hop and feminism conference where we were the only people having fun. And I just fell in love with her. And I have been in love with her ever since.
Oh.
And we had a salsa dancing situation. I think that at my wedding maybe was one of Joan's early times dancing salsa.
Okay.
And she just was on it. And she wound up making a very good friend who's a salsa dancer and wound up becoming a phenomenal dancer. The dancer has eclipsed the teacher. The student has eclipsed the teacher, which is me.
Yeah.
And,
oh, you were the teacher?
I was. Well,
oh.
You know,
yeah.
she started out. I think I may have been one of her early salsa dance partners. She's a wonderful dancer. She's a wonderful woman. We've been on panels together all over.
What are some of her qualities? You know that.
Joan is mischievous, smart as anybody I know. On a panel, so we do a lot of panels and where we talk about big issues in a small amount of time, and she's just consistently so vivid with her storytelling, with the way that she expresses these ideas, that people really respond to it in a way that I think very few people. She's able to tell these stories, able to communicate these ideas in a way that very few people are, and I respect that so much. I admire her so much.
How do you guys know each other? Are you both writers, or?
We're both writers, so we you know, I admire her work. I think we have kind of a mutual admiration society. We have a lot of the same goals, beliefs, and also kind of thing for shoes. And
yes.
Yeah, you can see check out the.
Oh, those are definitely Cinderella. I mean, no, more like Wizard of Oz, Dorothy.
It's a tango shoe from the 1940s.
Tango shoe, 1940s.
Redone.
Okay.
So yeah, so Joan, I love you so much, and I'm so just grateful to have you in my life. And just through from professional stuff to personal stuff, I've been, you know, I know her wonderful.
There's a lot of ways to define friendship. How do you define friendship in the context of Joan Morgan?
Being friends with Joan is it's really rich. It's not necessarily easy. I don't enjoy easy friendships. I don't enjoy facile conversation or dynamics anywhere. I think that it's really important for me. I mean, I'm 45. I'm 45, and at this point in my life...
You look great.
Oh.
I mean, that's a broken record. I know you've heard that before.
All the noise. It's like 50 says, fuck the chitter chat, put it all aside. If anybody or anything or anyone is going to come to me, it has to be in some way that will elevate me. And there's a quid pro quo. I mean, I also don't want to be in your life if I can't help enrich it somehow. And Joan and I have been friends now for, I don't know, I just heard her laugh from across the street. Probably 16, 17 years.
Yeah.
And yes, and it's always been incredibly educational, really deeply spiritual, and even though we don't share the same religion, so to speak, we can always talk at we have very, very common language. We have a lot of shorthand. And, you know, somebody said, we did a photo shoot recently, and somebody said, yeah, it's really clear that you guys really ride hard for each other. You know, Joan has talked me off the ledge many, many times. I went through a really sad breakup, the dissolution of my relationship, and she was there for me through all of that. Joan was one of the first people that I told that was pregnant. Yeah, you know, when you look back at the milestones, of your life, and what significant people, what roles they played in those places. For instance, when Joan called me and told me she was pregnant, I thought, shit, I have to get pregnant. I swear to God, that's the first thing I thought. Damn it, now I have to get pregnant. Thank God I was the man that I was with.
Any other woman really coming and cook for your man unless it's like your mother. Or his mother. Or you wouldn't be around that. Like the whole like Angelina Jolie, Brad pitching, if you ask any Jamaican women, they would say Jennifer Aniston was out of her mind. She should have been in the trailer, like on the set every day. Like, yes, you can take it, but I'm going to be there every day. That whole like, no, I trust him and blah blah blah. Like, that's a very American woman. I'm more like a Lego beast. We're like, wait a minute, she takes people's husbands. That's what she does.
Anywhere.
Yeah, mi madre. Okay, Joan Morgan. Tonight's the first night that I've ever seen her in the flesh. She and I have actually never physically met, but that is the beauty of Facebook. Because what happened was I was on a bunch of friends' pages and I would comment on something and Joan would comment on the same thing, or I would just notice her back and forth with someone's wall that I was also having back and forth with. So I was like, you know, we have like similar friends that are actually like real close friends of mine. So I decided I was going to send her a friend request. And because I know she probably has a lot of fans and a lot of people, like, you know, just wanting to be on her page and stuff, I was like a little bit hesitant. Like, I don't want to just send her a request, like, let me send her a request and just expect her to accept me. I had a feeling she was a little bit more private with her page. So I sent a friend request and I started to write this whole thing about how I had known her ex-boyfriend when we were like in 1996, blah blah blah, and then I erased the whole thing. I was like, if I say all this, she's gonna think I'm some like crazy stalker girl. I was like, let me not say all that now, but let me send it, and if she says, how do I know you, or whatever, then I'll explain. So that's what I did. I might have said like a couple, I don't know if I said we have mutual friends, blah blah blah. I said something light at first. And then, because I'm a very expressive person, I'm a very Piscean, like, I will tell you the whole story without even knowing you, and not knowing me, you might just think I'm crazy. So I sent a friend request, and she did write back, like, hey, this is my fan page, if you want to,
Oh my God!
blah, 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 blah. And then, I think then I explained a little more how I'd always felt like I knew her, because back in the mid-90s, a friend of mine, a kid named Robert Marriott, was her boyfriend at the time. And I didn't remember whether or not they were in a relationship or whether or not they were just good friends. Yeah, like he was always, you know, he was one of our little prep school whole thing, right? So I was in prep with Robert. Robert's mom and my mom had been good friends when we were 10. And that's how I kept in touch with Robert. And apparently, you know, Robert's mom is Jamaican, my mom is Jamaican, Joan is Jamaican. I didn't know that.